Hello and welcome back to the Piston Show. We are here at KLGCC where the new Porsche Cayenne has just been launched. We were originally just going to do a TikTok video on this, which to be shared on Instagram as well as TikTok. But because it's pouring so hard and there's nowhere else that we can go, we decided why not just show you the new Porsche Cayenne that is currently available in Malaysia for 599,999 ringgit. Now, for those of you who do not remember or probably don't know, the Porsche Cayenne is now locally assembled in Malaysia, in Kulim, Kedah. That creates, well, roughly about 200 jobs for Malaysians. But more significantly, it also marks the first time that Porsche has been assembled outside of Europe. Now this is basically the base Cayenne version, and it's powered by a 3-litre V6 turbocharged engine. But before we get to that, let's go take a look around. In terms of design, this is a facelifted version. It's not an all-new version. It's still basically the 3rd generation model. Significantly though, you get a taller bonnet, so a taller front end, which is basically now sits 27 millimeters off the ground. You also get more pronounced air dams over here, air scoops, but more interestingly, your LED matrix headlights, which were previously a very expensive option, are now available as standard. Besides that, you also get a larger grille over here, and this thing over here is basically your radar for the adaptive cruise control, whilst this is the camera. Now moving to the side, in terms of design, it's actually not that much more different. However, the standard Cayenne runs on 20-inch wheels, but if you have money to spare, I'll take you for a walk shortly to show you which other rims that you can opt for and how much they cost. In fact, you know what? Let's go for a walk. So if you have somewhere about 45,000 ringgit lying around and you would like to spruce up your Cayenne, these are the wheels that you can have. These are 21-inch wheels and they cost 45,000 ringgit. But if you're feeling generous and you would like to give Porsche a bit more money, there's another 22-inch wheels that are available. These are the 22-inch wheels that are available as an option, and they cost 49,000 ringgit. Now that we are at the back of the car, let me show you that even though it's a facelifted model, the rear lights have actually been significantly enhanced. Now, let's just go back there. Now, during this launch, Porsche was keen to show off some of the accessories that they have. So you can see this camping gear that they have, which can take a load of up to 180 kilograms, which is quite a lot. But that too costs 40,000 ringgit. 40,000 ringgit, guys. So besides all of that, now we'd like to take you inside the Cayenne. Let's do this. Inside, well, even though it's what you would call a normal facelift, actually it's more than just a facelift, because there's nothing about the interior that looks similar to the model that it replaces. Interestingly, everything is now digital. It's very large digital screen over here, gives you access to all of the car's controls together with the audio system, your entertainment system, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, the works, right? Now, notice how there's no gear selector over here, because the gear selector has actually now been moved here, which, if I'm not mistaken, the Taycan was the first model to actually do that. So to go into D, you just push it down, up, reverse, and go up again for neutral, something of that sort. And then you get this 12.6-inch meter panel, curved digital meter over here, meter panel over here. Looks amazing, I have to say the least. And then basically everything else, even the air conditioning vents, are new. Yeah. Beautiful, actually. It's a very nice place to be in. Typically Porsche. So the interior actually has more upgrades than the exterior. I would like to show you the back seats, but before we get to the back seats, let's go talk a bit about, let me show you the engine. Now, the engine is basically the same that we have seen before, a 3-litre turbocharged V6 engine making 353 PS and 500 Newton meters of torque. It's the same engine as the previous model, the model that it replaces, but it has been enhanced and it sends power to all 4 wheels through an 8-speed gearbox. Now this is a very good balance between fuel efficiency as well as power. I haven't driven the Cayenne yet, so I'll reserve my comments until I actually do in terms of driving dynamics. Now let's go check out the back seats, which I was telling you about earlier. So, these are the back seats. The seat is adjusted to my height, and it's basically this. You also get a reclining rear seat for more added comfort, and for 13,000 ringgit extra, you can have meter panels placed in here to watch Netflix and such. No, seriously, I'm not joking. Check out our TikTok video there. You really can watch Netflix on this. So basically a very nice place to be in. Feels expensive, looks expensive, better be. It's a Porsche. So introduced to the world back in April. Order books opened for Malaysia last month, and now in Malaysia, yours for 599,999 ringgit. That's just a quick view of our first impression of the new Porsche Cayenne. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, do consider subscribing.